Alright, and excuse the wind, but the wind has picked up quite a bit here where I am. Crazy weather. We're supposed to be in the low 60s, but yet we're almost 80 degrees. Nonetheless, today we're going to be working on removing this whole front end, and we're going to work on the shocks and basically all that stuff. I'm not going to show you how to take it off step by step. I'm just going to kind of go in phases as we go along. But what I am going to show you is how the inside of it looks. I'll show you how I grease it and all that stuff. And this drive line we're going to actually replace. The drive line that I have chosen to go with is this one. This is Integy or Integy, whatever you want to call it. This is a HD Center Universal V2 for the actual AX10 Scorpion. In case a lot of you didn't know, Scorpion parts are very interchangeable with this because Nitro RCX does not carry anything. Most of it's either out of stock or it's too expensive to ship. Stock dog universal shafts were about under $20 or around $20 shipped, and that's for plastic. And I got these are about the heaviest universal shafts I've ever owned. And even the MIP one that I have on my custom trophy truck, in case you haven't guys check it out. I mean, this feels quite heavy. This is probably the heaviest thing I've ever gotten from Integy, which it doesn't even feel like it's aluminum. This feels like it's steel, or I mean, I really don't know what material it is, but it feels very heavy. So what we're going to start off with is basically we're going to have to disassemble the shocks, maybe the links, for sure the drive shaft, just to release this whole front end. Alright, so we have the whole front end assembly pulled off. Now it's time to basically just take all of this stuff off the lockers on the side and what have you. And once we have all that removed, we'll have to remove the links and the servo plate and all that, just to get back into the diff. Well, the good news was all I had to remove was actually the little knuckles that were here, and it's actually coming apart already. The only thing that I might have to take off is the servo, because it seems that the plate is attached. Well, not even. Yeah, there's one screw that I have to get to. There's one screw here that I have to get to, and so I have to remove the servo in order to remove that, and then it'll come loose. Alright, so we got the case open, and basically the only thing that I'm seeing is this is extremely dry. There's no type of oil in here. There's a little bit left on the gear, so I'm really glad that I got into it today, because it could have probably been a lot worse. The bearings seem okay. They're a little rusted, but nothing too bad. I can spray some WD-40 and clean them up and whatnot. And like I said, luckily I didn't have to take off the shocks and all that, so I can still do the adjustments on the shocks just by taking off the caps and refilling them. I'm going to do 30 weight oil in the front and rear, maybe 35 in the rear. I'm not 100% certain, but it'll be in the 30s for both. And basically I'm just going to put some marine grease in here and then seal it back up. And this is the marine grease that I'm going to be using. This is a Citgo Super Guard Marine Plus. It says ideal for boat trailer wheel bearings, but I mean it's waterproof. It's this blue stuff, and it smells very, very strong. So I really don't like touching it with my hands too much. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dab a little bit onto this plastic knife here, and then just stick it in the crevice. What I like about it, it's very thick, and it doesn't really dissolve very much with heat, so it stays pretty thick. So what I'm going to do now is actually just put a little bit on the gear itself, and then basically I'm going to put it together, a dry fit, and then do a quick just turning of the gear so it gets all coated, and then see if I need to add any more. Alright, so everything's all greased up and ready to go. You just got to assemble the front end back together, and then I'll do the shocks. So next thing we're going to do is unscrew the cap for the shock. We're going to take out the shock oil, and then we're going to refill it. I decided I'm putting on 30 in the front. Alright, so the front end is totally done. It's ready to be put back, but before I do that, I'm going to move on to the transfer case, and then after the transfer case I'm going to do the rear solid axle. So that's pretty much it for this video. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and this is also the part number that I use for the shafts, and I will also leave a link in the description below. I got these from Amazon, I got these from eBay. I got them from eBay for about $22 shipped, so not a bad price. And like I said, these are definitely the heaviest shafts that I've ever seen from Integy or Integy, whatever you want to call it. But we'll see you on the next video, guys. Thanks for watching.